welcome to my world. Today's broadcast, like you guys have already seen the title. Well, Ahmed Bashir. The guy is now spitting his own wildfire. Well, it's all about election. Guys, what do you think? Please, as you are joining, please like, share, and also subscribe if you can. Okay? Very, very important. Okay? So, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Okay. So, Bashir Ahmed, uh, aide to the late president, Muhammad Buhari. You guys know him already, so he doesn't need an introduction. The man is popular, and to him, he's good at what he's busy tweeting out and also saying. Well, in this case, he is now after Peter Obi. And he's not just the only person that is after Peter Obi. Other politicians. The APC, they say they are the same party, but still they are acting like opposition party. They are scared. The clouds are gathering. Heavy rain is about to fall. Are they able to stand the shock, the nightmare that may befall them in 2027? That's what they're asking themselves. All of them, they are now having sleepless nights. Sleepless nights. So the question is this: the way all these politicians are busy preparing for 2027 while we are still in 2025, more is shocking because they were all thinking that Buhari will be there to help them win election. But as you all can see, the man is late already. So, and they themselves, they are busy preparing. And many of them has fallen already in the grave. Now, how are they sure that they themselves will be alive up to that time or even strong and healthy till that 2027 they are talking about? Now, the thing is this: is it all about the people or just about themselves? Definitely, you and I already know the answer. It's all about themselves, their family, and friends that are loyal to them. Because the moment you start singing their praise, oh boy, if you are their friend, you are singing their praise, then good, you will enjoy the national cake with them, you know? So, Bashir Ahmed said something. He said that, hmm, what is that? He said that, um, he said that P2B is from a dot in a cycle. And he has not even figured dot in a cycle. And here he is talking about fixing the whole cycle itself. But how possible could that be? Now, which area is he calling the dot in a cycle? That's the eastern region. That's the place he's calling the dot in the cycle. That let him go. He was not even able to do it. Within 8 years of being governor, he couldn't fix Anambra. They said even the Labour Party that is now about to scatter, he said he couldn't equally fix it. Then how can he fix Nigeria? Then the thing is this: if the eastern region being a dot in the cycle, very small, how is this same region a problem and a headache to all of them? A problem and a headache to all of them. That's the harsh reality. So what about them in the north that have been producing all the presidents? Most of the presidents that have ever ruled that country came from the north. How come they were not able to fix the larger cycle? If the eastern region is just a dot in the cycle, how comes they themselves in the north are not able to fix the larger cycle to make it look like a broad standard? They failed. Instead, you know what they do? For each time they come into power, they take the country backward. Like this, they rule for 8 years, they take it back 20 years. They reverse the country, they put it in top reverse. Very fast reverse. Everything starts falling. poverty, killing, robbery, terrorism. Everything will be in the increase. People will be crying. People will be running away from the country. They are the problem. In fact, they don't even know that they are the problem in that country called Nigeria. Those problem. Most tribes are complaining about them. You think it's the Igbos? At least nobody is saying that the Igbos are killing people. The Igbos are into robbery. They're into, you know. But to them, they feel they are born President Tinubu. Now, that's how Tana is in power. They don't want to even allow him to finish even 4 years. Talk more of the next one. They want to throw him out and look for somebody that will do only 4 years and hand over power to them. That's how they have always been calculating their own formula. And when they come into power, the way they'll be doing gra, 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 the way they'll be behaving, you would think that surely when they come into power, they're going to change Nigeria. Like magic, everything will start becoming good. Sharp, 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 sharp. That's a fat lie. The moment they come into power, you now start wondering. They think that chicken doing farm work. They think that is the same formula you can use to rule the country. No. And most of them have been in power. Look at their states. You cannot compare their states with the states in the south. You can even tell that things are working better in the south than in the north. I'm telling you the truth. You see beggars everywhere in the north. Small children. Very small children into begging. Then you start wondering. Leon, hi. Hi, Leon. Leon, hello, hi. I see you. Dombex, hi. Oh, Simon. I greet you guys in the chat section. Hi, you guys over there. Greetings to you all. Please like, share, subscribe, okay? I am Chi. Welcome to my broadcast for today. So they have produced the most presidents that have ever ruled in Nigeria, but yet their place in the north is like, oh my God, a dead zone. Terrorism, Boko Haram, talk about it. It's from there. The killer Fulani herdsmen, from there. The ISWAP terrorists, from the north. All the deadliest killers that you have in that country is from the north. What do you expect? A place that have left the people poor, like they don't care about their own people. They send them to all these Islamic schools, go and learn Quran. Then after that, what else? No job for them. You see, that's why you see them having a lot of children. They can multiply. You see a gate man having 5 wives. A gate man having 5 wives. In fact, they even they give away girls like a gift for marriage to many men. They give it away like gift. They call it their own kind of girls and dash them out to guys that feel like they want more. Go and multiply. Go and multiply. To them, they want the number. Keep multiplying so that we'll have the most number in the country, so that when it comes to sharing the national cake, budgeting, they will keep getting the larger share, You understand? Julia, hi. Julia, hi to you all watching. Welcome. Please like, share, subscribe, please. Thank you. So to them, they just believe in the number. Let's multiply, keep multiplying, so that during election we'll have a lot of people that will vote. But they don't take care of their people. But they are good in multiplying. Oh my God. Poverty. If you go there, small little children, all of them with plates. They all have their plates. From morning till night, all they do is begging for food. Bringing to their master, the malam, the imam, that have sent them away to go and beg. Dirty, terrorized area. Their lands they have resources, but they are not productive. I'm telling you, they have a lot of resources, but they are not productive. They can't use what they have to make better the life of their people. They prefer to just come, wait for budget, take their share, and what they do with it, I don't know. So, to many Nigerians from the south, even from the middle belt of Nigeria down to the south, they will tell you that those people are our problem. If you cut those region out, if you cut the houses, the Fulanis out of Nigeria, my dear, they should have the Nigeria themselves. Maybe the other places can create their own country. I bet you they will still remain the same way but they'll be worse than how you live them, how they were left. They'll be worse than. You understand? So saying that a dot in the cycle cannot make any change. They say don't trust Peter Obi, he's only lying to you guys. He said he's going to do only 4 years. How can you change Nigeria in 4 years? Look at them. A country with all those resources, you're asking stupid questions. How would you change Nigeria in 4 years? Because of corruption, that's why Nigeria is still where it is today. The money is there to change it. If you have a serious president, serious people as governors, senators, ministers, local government chairmen, if you have serious people that love the nation, love the people, believe me, 4 years might be too much to change the country. It's all about the money, right? The money gets the job done. You know, steady electricity, you fix electricity, fix roads, fix security, fix healthcare, education. You industrialize the country. Because when you have a good enabling environment for business to thrive, investors will come in naturally. Because nobody would like to go and invest in a place where there's war, a place where your life is not guaranteed. You know, no serious businessman will ever make such stupid mistake. You know, nobody. So 4 years is enough to fix the country, Nigeria. But the Northerners don't understand it at all. They feel it will take only a miracle. But that is a reality. If you end corruption, hmm, the justice system, you fix it, everybody will sit up. Everybody will now know that a new sheriff is now in town. Somebody that tolerates no, doesn't tolerate nonsense. Not when you see your people, your fellow politicians doing bad, you try to cover them up. No, if you bring a serious person that will not tolerate nonsense, if they do anyhow, they get it anyhow. Fire for fire. Even those guys that commit crime, kidnapping, stealing, terrorism, you flush them out. Look at Saudi Arabia. Look at all these rich Arab countries. That is an example of how nations supposed to be, countries supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to be enjoying the resources from that country because you are from that country. You should enjoy everything coming from that country. Maybe even free healthcare, free education, a lot of things you should benefit from your country freely. When you lose your job, your country should support you financially till you get another job. You know. So these rich Arab countries, Libya used to be like that before, but I don't know why they were deceived and they killed their president who so much loved them and loved the nation, provided a lot for them, make their life comfortable. But look at Libya now. Most of them are suffering. They didn't realize it, that they have killed their own Messiah. You see, Africa is still searching for their own Messiah who will bring them out of this whole nonsense, out of poverty, out of this hardship. They have not yet gotten their own Messiah. Tell me one African country that have gotten it right. Most of them are still struggling to get it right. But they still do the same mistake and repeat it every time by bringing in the wrong people, corrupt wrong people to come and rule them. Why the real ones? Because they don't have money, nobody listens to them. The real ones are those that don't have money. You bring them in, vote them in, because they know that they did not bribe their way through. They'll be scared of doing the wrong things because they know the power of the people will speak at the end of the day during the next election. So the people too are to blame because they are the ones that go out there to vote. They are the ones that help these corrupt, evil politicians to still carry the ballot box, to beat up people that want to come and vote for the right person, to thumbprint on the voters' paper, the ballot box. They are the ones that are good in destroying places where election is going on. And at the same time, at the end, when these evil people come into power, they start punishing them, killing them. When they protest, they shoot them, put them in prison. They are their own problem. So come 2027 will be crazy in Nigeria because to them, they say they are tired. But the problem is this, the same people moving into the new party ADC, all these Nasir Rufai, Atiku, name them all. They are all the same people. They are all the same people. No difference. Forget about it. It's just the new name party, the party new name, ADC. But they are all the same people. No result. You still not get any result even when they take over power. That's how they did during the days of PDP. PDP used to say they are going to rule Nigeria for 100 years before any other party will think of winning. Nobody ever thought that PDP would be defeated one day. But, oh God, it was like a miracle. The clouds started gathering, just as it's gathering now in Nigeria. APC was formed. They chose Buhari, the late president now. They chose him. The man promised a lot. He said he's going to give them change. But the thing is that they did not ask what kind of change, because it can be clean change and dirty change. Just like when you want to change your clothes, you can change into good one or dirty one. Or when you buy something, they want to give you the change remaining from your money. Either they give you the clean notes, currency, or they give you the good one. So Buhari gave Nigerians dirty change. Took Nigeria 20 years backward. Crime amplified, pro-max, people crying, poverty. In fact, it was only during his time that you buy your own money. You want to go and withdraw your own money, you have to pay money to the bank or the guys operating the POS. You have to pay them money to withdraw your own money. They will charge you. Imagine that. Has it ever happened anywhere where you have to pay money to withdraw your own money from the bank? But it happened during their time, APC. So people are tired of all those nonsense. Only in that country till today you have 1,000 naira note is of two types. 500 naira note is of two types. 200 naira note is of two types. How can currency of a country be of two types? You don't even know which one is original and which one is fake. Corruption, pro-max, amplified during that man's time. And he was a northerner. Now they are saying that Tinubu did not do any, he's not doing anything. Everybody is crying, as if people were not crying when Buhari was president. People were crying, people were dying. In fact, a lot of people were massacred during his time. A lot of people. Nobody was safe. Nobody knew who would be next, you know? You can't tell who will be next. Okay, hold on, guys. Davide, Julius. All right. So that was the reality. So the man was from the north, and yet, even his place, Castina, did not change. Poverty is still ravaging that place. In fact, the rate of terrorism from Castina is too much. In fact, it's like now they have used Castina as their headquarters. Imagine. So now they want to unseat the president, the current one, Tinubu. Let's watch and see if Jagaban will allow them to unseat him. It will be like magic, though it's possible. It's possible, but yet we have not seen the serious people that will unseat him. Is it Atiku, the old man? Because I know that Nigeria will never want somebody that is intelligent to be their president. They will always want those old ones, old, outdated presidents, men, old, outdated men. Those are the kind of people they choose to be their president because they feel those ones can be manipulated, deceived, misled, fooled. Those are the type they want. Those ones that cannot reason well anymore because they feel those ones are weak. They will be weak. But when you bring a young person who is still sharp, who is moving with the modern trend of things, they feel you can't control such a person. You can't even deceive such a person. So that's why they don't want Peter Obi to be there. They only see Peter Obi as the only force. Which other force? They don't see Atiku like a force. It's Peter Obi they are looking at as a force. So they don't trust him. That's why they are reminding their people, don't trust the Igbos. The moment they become president, they are going to divide the country. Remember what happened, how they killed your Saudana Sokoto, Tafawa Balewa. They killed your people. The coup. They call it Igbo coup. But even Babangida said it's not an Igbo coup. Other tribes also participated. But still, they don't want to believe what Babangida is saying. They want to hold on to that their propaganda that it was an Igbo coup. How was it an Igbo coup? Was it the Igbos that told those 3 soldiers or whatever, Igbo soldiers, and the rest from other tribes? Was it the Igbos that told them to do it? That was a military plan. That was a military plot, not the Igbo plot. And after that coup, other coup also happened. So who were the ones that masterminded those ones? Were they Igbos too? But they will not talk about other coups that happened. They will only hold on to Igbo coup, Igbo coup, Igbo coup. So that's why they want to make sure that Igbo man will never become president. Igbo man will never test that power. Then the Igbos are saying, then let us go. If you don't like us, you don't love us to be anywhere in that country, then let us go. Just give us our country and we'll stay on our own. You guys can rule your country. And they said no. The dot in the circle must remain there. The dot in the cycle must remain there. And at the same time, the dot in the cycle, you couldn't flush them out during the Biafran War. That was crazy, you know. So we shall see how it goes. All right. So guys, please put a like, share, subscribe if you can. Thank you very much. So it's terrible how they have been fighting this man Peter Obi. And they said they are the ruling party and they're still talking about him all the time. Or anything he does, they will come to their media, Twitter, start tweeting, start granting interviews, talking bad about him, talking bad, trying to poison the mind of the people. Saying the man cannot do anything, he cannot change anything, he cannot fix anything. Then you now ask them, what about you guys that have ruled the country for many years? Almost presidents came from there. What have you changed? What have you changed? Buhari stayed there 8 years. What did he do? Babangida, name it all. Yakubu Gowon, Sani Abacha, Morotala, Tafawa, name it, Shagari, many presidents from the north. Yet, nothing has changed in the country. The country wasn't better. So why don't we try other tribes from anywhere, minus the north? The tribe can come from anywhere, minus the north. Because those ones, when they come into power, it's backwardness. I know they are good in their cow business, farming business, but not when it comes to human beings. Don't apply that formula of rearing cows to compare them with human beings. Human beings are more advanced. It's hard to handle. So leave it to those that knows how to do it. You know, you can even tell now that when Obasanjo was the president, when you compare that time and now, you can tell that that time was better. Things were very cheap. Life was good. I'm telling you, many Africans are abroad today. If Africa was working, believe me, most of them will not be abroad suffering, doing slave work, dirty jobs. I'm telling you, most of them are doing slave work. And most of them are depressed, angry. Forget that you see them laugh and smile. They all have burdens. Most Africans abroad all are suffering. Unless those that are doing illegal, maybe living a kind of illegal lifestyle, making money legally. Those are the ones that are enjoying the Western lifestyle. But you see those that are doing legit, working hard, they are really suffering because they are already like sacrificial lamb. The moment you leave Africa, you come abroad, you are a sacrificial lamb. You have sacrificed yourself because you are going to carry the burdens of family members, friends and family and relatives. You will carry their load. Many are even tired of carrying it. Many have changed their number. They're like, I'm tired though, before I die. I better support this, my help. Every phone call that comes from Africa, it's all about help. Help me. Poverty. They will start telling you of their problems. School fees, house rent, medical bills, feeding money. They will heap the problem on you and they expect you to help them. And if you don't help them, you are a wicked person. You are the devil. So you see the burden people are carrying. People, evil people have entered. They are in power. The suffering keeps increasing. When will it end? When you go to most places, you see the crowd. People are many. They want to leave Africa. Bad presidents, bad governors, politicians, all evil. They don't care about you. But they used to be one of us, just like normal people. But the moment they go into office, it's like something else possesses them that makes them not to feel the pain of the people anymore. And when they were just ordinary people, they were equally complaining of those governments that were there then. But the moment they come into power, they start behaving like the same people they have been criticizing. No change. No change. The same thing. That's why you keep getting the same result. The same result. If you bring big ships, big giant ships, put them in the big ships waiting, go on board. It will take you to abroad. I tell you, Africa will almost be empty overnight. I'm telling you. Even people without clothes will run from their house to go on board. Even people without shoes, slippers, they will all run quick to go on board. They want to escape. The torment is too much. They will tell you Africa is now looking like hell itself. Hopeless situations. Hopeless situations. People are surviving there just by grace, you know. So guys, that's the situation. Will an Igbo man ever become the president of Nigeria? How possible would that be? And if an Igbo man becomes the president, do you think things are going to change like Peter Obi? Do you believe that it's going to change Nigeria or they are going to frustrate his government? Because to me, I see him not performing at the end of the day because these forces, these angry looking politicians from opposition, the APC to me is like an opposition because they're already scared of him. They are going to make sure they frustrate the hell out of him, frustrate his government. So they will frustrate it how? By amplifying insecurity. They will amplify it. Insecurity will be like top notch everywhere. They will make sure everywhere will be chaotic. Even if you try to fix the electricity, they will destroy it, steal the transformers, steal the cables. They will make sure they put pains in the people just to get back at him, to make his government look like he's not performing at all. So they're going to give him tough time. They're going to stress him in different ways. So how would he fix within 4 years? He might have good intention, but what about those? Like the senators, the House of Rep members, other governors? Are they going to have the same heart like him to cause a change in the country? These are the questions. They might use even their own governors from APC to frustrate him, ministers, senators to frustrate him, local government chairmen to frustrate him. Even the corrupt policemen, they will use them too to frustrate him, and soldiers. So this is a tough one for him. So I don't know how he intends to do it. But to me, looking at our country, 4 years only him, he needs about 1,000 people of his kind to be in power with him to be able to cause a change in that country. Or else, if he thinks he's the only one that can do it, it will be a miracle at the end of the day. Because these people that call themselves the base of Nigeria would not just want to see this man kick them out, stop them from eating the national cake. Are they even eating it? From stealing the national cake. So they will frustrate him to that point. The money they have. They want to make trillions. But at the end of the day, they will still die and leave all those things. But I don't think they think about these things. If money could make someone live up to 500 years, believe me, these guys will never die. Because they are still here planning on how to loot more money. They don't understand these things, that they are going to live empty and go and answer for judgment. You know, when they go for judgment, at the end of the day, they cannot bribe their way out because they are going empty. There's no money with them. There's no money with them. And even if they are with money, it will be worthless over there because they are spirits. Spirits are there. They don't need money. They can get money anytime they want, so they don't need it. you know, they can get money anytime they want. They don't need it. They don't need it. They don't need it. all right, all right. So, guys, I'll be leaving right away. Please like, share, subscribe. I am Chi. I'll be signing out. Okay, guys. Mm. I don't know. Are you a Nigerian watching? Tell me in the comment section, please. I want to know who are you? Who are you? Where are you watching from? Which country are you in? I'm out of here, guys. See you later, guys, in my next podcast tomorrow. Bye bye.